Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the weekly general collective reading. I'm going to be using the Empowering Questions deck, the Black Moon astrology cards, Life is Like a Board Game Tarot, and the Kemper deck for this reading. I did already shuffle and calibrate the decks here. So with that being said, we're going to jump right in and see what messages we need for this week. Bottom of the Empowering Questions deck says, what does love mean to me? Something that you may be asking yourself. You may have already asked yourself. But what does love mean to you? What empowering question do we need for this week as it pertains to the collective? We have, what kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? Let me get one more. Let me get one more for the collective. And then it says, what kind of situations do I avoid? What does this evasion say about my previous experiences or beliefs? So what I'm feeling is like, it almost makes me feel like someone, whether this is you or someone else, is like kind of, like I feel like in an energy of like running away or escaping. But it's almost like you're trying to talk yourself into making a different decision than you've possibly made in the past in the same circumstance. Because what kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? It makes me feel like whatever situation or circumstances it's in, whatever situation or circumstance you avoid or you're trying to avoid, it's almost so like you don't repeat a pattern, or at least that's your hopes. And then it says, what is the most important thing for me in this moment? And for a lot of you, when this card came out, I heard just be present. Be present. What's done is done. The past is in the past. Yep. And again, some of you are fearing recreating a certain situation or circumstance. With this card at the bottom, it says, what kinds of reoccurring situations or people do I attract? What kinds of lessons might they have about myself? And then look, ooh, what was under that? Look, what would happen if I didn't try to control my future? Are you realizing like you're attracting the same people, places, and things? People or, things that you may have, walked away from in the past? Are things showing back up? We do have 4 planets in retrograde right now: Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. So certain things may be coming, up for you to review. Like this is all, it almost makes me feel like this is the time to do something different or make the other choice. But you have to focus on staying present. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have the 3rd house, which is messages. Some of this makes me feel like some of you are getting messages from like the cosmos, I'll say. Some of you could definitely be getting, messages. Some of you could be getting physical messages. This Black Moon Lilith makes me feel like the High Priestess energy. So you could be exchanging messages with a High Priestess person, whether male or female, doesn't matter. Or you're getting messages like intuitively and from the cosmos. And it's almost like whatever messages you're getting, they're triggering. Because I feel with this Grand Cross and the Earth element, this almost feels like Mars and Uranus and Taurus energy. Like this energy, this provoker is kind of like it's your intuition nudging you in regards to, some type of structure or stability related situation in your life. It could be your job, it could be, where you live, but there's something here. Like I'm almost getting the energy of like I don't even know how to explain this. Like it's almost like something nagging at you is what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Whether it's a person, place, or thing. Let me get an overall energy for this week for the collective. Alright, so we have the air element communicating. Yeah, for some of you, you definitely may be receiving some communication or giving it. Some of you, you're definitely getting ready to say something with the first house, the body card. Can I get one more? Some of you, this is just, communicating within your higher self. Can I get another one for the collective? Oh, that's too many. What message do we need for the collective this month, or excuse me, this week, as it pertains to the energy? The void of course moon, missing. And this makes me feel like up under that we have the moon card as well, which says soul. And with this, something's missing. Yeah, like for some of you, what this makes me feel like is there's something missing from your life. It's like almost giving me the energy of having, everything that you want except for the one thing that you really want. Or even if this sounds better, having all that you need but still wanting something that you want. Or you guys know what I'm trying to say. But it makes me feel like whatever is missing is something that is deeply rooted or ingrained within you, because we have the void of course moon, which says missing, and the moon, which says the soul. And for some of you, like it's like the other half of you, whether that's you within yourself, a physical person, there's something missing. And it's like with the 12th house up under that, some of you are ready to go get it. Like it almost feels like in a Seven of Swords type of way. That it's making me feel like you're ready to go after it, this 12th house energy, as it says escape. Or you're ready to escape the energy that you're in. It almost feels like, I don't know, like a soul retrieval type of energy going on. I don't know. Let's see what's at the bottom. Alright, so we have the Six of Wands. just, moving forward. It's looked at as a victory. It says moment of glory gardens. And then we have the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands with the Nine of Swords. It's almost like I don't know, someone is processing something almost all mentally. Like even with the Void of Course moon missing and the moon card here, soul at the bottom, it feels like this person is like void of emotion. Something is being processed so analytically and mentally for whoever this is that it's almost like they don't know another way to think about it. Or, another way to move about whatever situation this may be, a job, a relationship, move in. Because with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords, that is major, major fear and anxiety and worry and stress. And they just feel like any type of movement forward, they'd be like, you know how they say, are you living or just surviving? What messages do we need? What messages do we need as it pertains to the energy for this week? What messages do we need? No, I don't want to stay up. Alright, so we have out the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Judgment, Death, and the Knight of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. The Six of Cups. And the Sun. Bottom of the deck we have the Hangman, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. And what this makes me feel like is this Hangman and the Ten of Swords. It makes me feel like whether this is you or someone else, like someone is like, it almost feels like waiting for something to end with the Ten of Swords here. It's almost like I'm hearing like leave with their pride intact with the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Because then we have the Six of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So it makes me feel like someone is like just waiting around, or they're either waiting around or they don't want something to end. Where it's like with this Knight of Wands and the Emperor, they're being urged to step into this Emperor energy and take some type of action. Now there could be with the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, whether this Queen of Pentacles is another person for you, doesn't matter the relationship. Some of you could have walked away or are going to be walking away from a Queen of Pentacles energy. And with the Judgment card here, you're actually going to say it. You're going to tell them. For some of you, this could be like, especially if this Queen of Pentacles is like a mother figure or someone, you could be telling them. It almost feels like expressing your it's almost like expressing your feelings to a mom, or some of you could be just, I don't know, it feels like a conversation between this Queen of Pentacles and you, or if you're the Queen of Pentacles, that's coming. Because what kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? Makes me feel like for some of you, this could be a parent that you're conversing with. You're finally deciding to like get something off your chest. And with the Death card and the Knight of Pentacles, it's almost like this person it's like they, especially with what kind of situations do I avoid? And it's like this person like almost evades any situation where there's change required with the Death card and the Knight of Pentacles. They procrastinate, hesitate. They're all about fun with it's a party place with the Three of Cups here. Then with the Six of Cups and the Sun, what's being either shown to this person or shown to you through another person, or however this goes for you, it's the pattern of this, living this way for this person is what the Sun is like putting the spotlight on. We'll clarify. Yeah, and there's some type of message. Look, we got a message at the bottom of this deck too. There's some type of message coming. Whether you're giving it or receiving it. What's this Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles? Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Judgment. I'm just gonna get them all out. Yeah. So clarifying the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, we have the expectation in the house. This is definitely a Queen of Pentacles energy. Both of these cards together, because you know she's the queen of stability. But this feminine energy, either they're thinking about leaving a home situation, or they're watching like a masculine energy leave. or they're expecting them to. They're expecting them to. And then with judgment, we have the official person and the false person. So it's almost like this is like being spiritually called out. I don't know who that false person is. It kind of throws off the energy a little bit. What is this false person? We have the adjudication card, which is like the justice card. For some of you, this is an actual person. It could be someone that you live with the bad health in the family room. Let me see if they'll tell me. What is this false person? What is this, or who is this false person? Well, somebody that's stressed out. The Nine of Swords. Who is this false person? Look, and here goes the Justice card coming out again. The Justice card is out here twice, or at least the energy is, and we got the King of Cups at the bottom, and this could also be like the masculine energy of someone who is afraid of like karma, being served their karma. And like I said, with the King of Cups, it could be a masculine energy, but it almost feels like I'm feeling it both ways, like for the masculine and the feminine. Because if this is the feminine energy who's either being left behind or leaving someone behind, it's like they're stressing out about like their reputation or their how they're gonna look like unauthentic in the situation. Tell me about death and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Despair card. Yeah, whatever situation this is, and it may even strictly just be a family situation for some of you. This energy does not want to be there, but there is like an immense fear of change. So can I get less cards? Yeah, but it's like they're not even realizing the gift of change. For some of them is they're tied to, or it's coming from, a privileged lady energy, which is like the Empress. What's this? Three of Cups. Oh. The Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups? The wealthy man and the lovers. Yeah, this masculine is wanting to like almost reconcile, because the wealthy man is with the privileged lady in this deck. And it makes me feel like this masculine energy throughout this change, or allowing this change to occur, is really like waiting on the cycle to end, is what brings in like this Three of Cups energy. And for some of you, it's a person. You have thoughts, and then the coffin and change. Yep. But you see, right before the change, there's a transformation that needs to happen with the coffin card. It's like this person is looking at it as a transformation and a change are like mutually exclusive. Like, no. Like, if y'all, you get what I mean when I say that. Like, it's not the same thing. And changing anything, it changes everything. So, what's the Six of Cups? What's the Six of Cups? Yeah, like I said, for some of you, it is reconciling with a soulmate, a privileged lady type of energy. Yeah. And we have the occupation and the pathway. Yeah, this person is on their path. And it's like, you guys are like meeting there. Can I have one for the sun? Yeah. Why is the sun here? Well, it's going to be a happy outcome. We have the sun, and then we have the courthouse, great fortune, and sudden wealth. And with this energy, it makes me feel like for some of you, there could be a decision being made. Like, for instance, if you're divorcing somebody or leaving somebody, you could be like hitting the jackpot financially. Whether you're the masculine or the feminine, it doesn't matter. But like I said, it's almost like choosing to accept and decide where you're going with what is being exposed to you or shown to you, and you making a conscious decision with the courthouse card here, you bring in this great fortune and sudden wealth. Tell me about this expectation and house. Tell me about this expectation and house. And we have the King of Cups. Yeah, whoever is in this Queen of Pentacles energy, it's like they look to this masculine for like support, emotional support. But this masculine energy is ready to become single. It's like ready to separate from this energy. Because we have the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. This masculine wants to be single, free, and independent of this feminine energy. Tell me about this privileged lady. Yep, here's the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Look, we have the Joyous Gardens, the Four of Wands, and the Lovers. The Lovers showed up twice. And so this privileged lady is who this masculine is wanting to bring this gift to. Because the gift is almost like the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. It feels more like the Ace of Cups, to me anyway. And then we have the Knight of Cups, who brings the Ace of Cups. Look, you cannot make this shit up. The Hermit and the Ten of Cups. Look. And the Ace of Cups. This is crazy. Well, let's look at the masculine and then we'll grab the guidance or advice. Tell me about this masculine, this wealthy man. We got the Two of Swords. Can I get one more for the wealthy man? And the King of Wands. Yeah. They're still undecided on whether they want to end or separate or close out from a toxic cycle. They want this Three of Cups, Lover's energy, but they're still undecided. It's like this person's trying to like do both or have their cake and eat it too, yeah. With the Magician here, yeah, they're trying to, they said finagle, but they're trying to finagle their way of still trying to do both. But they're sacrificing the Ace of Cups with the Hangman and the Ace of Cups here. Like, because you gotta look at it like this. This Ace of Cups, or whatever this gift is being offered to this person. And it's like their way out of this energy, this despair, you know, this feeling or fear of change is what they're actually sacrificing the gift. Tell me about this despair card. Yeah, they're not seeing it clearly, and it's clear here. All they're seeing is what they would possibly have to separate from or leave behind. That's all they're seeing. They're not seeing this sun, this gift, this Ace of Cups, whatever. Oh, it fell. That was the Eight of Cups. It's like because they are the Eight of Wands, excuse me. It's like because they can't see their way forward. They don't want to take any action. It's just Eight of Wands. But then we have, yep, the Tower and the Page of Wands. And the truth and the clarity is going to come in so fast for this person. It's going to speed them up to put them, it's like putting this person, like putting them back on the timeline. It feels like somebody fell off a timeline and they're being put back on through a tower moment. What's this tower? What's the tower? Look, yep. Distant horizons. Can I get one more for the tower? So the tower hasn't even come in yet. It's coming. And we have a message of concern. Yeah, this message could be coming from someone to you. It could be just a message, this tower moment. But it's coming. Or it could be some news. What's this message of concern? I don't even know what that was. What's the message of concern? We got the Five of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. Whew. So what this message of concern is about is, for some of you, this is all strictly work. It's going on at work. Because that Three of Pentacles is, you know, like a work situation, whatever. But some of you are like, the message that you're getting is like either someone's been taking advantage of you financially, and it's like you're about to get clarity of what was going on in that situation. I mean, even if this isn't work for you, some of you are realizing that people or places and things that you may have been dealing with was causing this confusion, or causing some confusion for you, creating illusions. Which was just keeping you stuck or closed off emotionally with the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. But let's get the guidance or advice, and that'll be the reading. What's the guidance or advice? For some of you, this is love too, because we got Venus, love, in the fourth house, the roots. Look at this. This is some, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Look at that. And right now, where's Venus? Venus is in Cancer right now, which is the fourth house. And this Venus card is a 4. And what was the first empowering question that we had? It said, what does love mean to me? And it feels like, you know, whoever this is, whether it's you're dealing with a person, place, or thing, or this is all just your energy, both sides showing up. It's like, how much do you, or how do you view love? Like, what does it mean to you? Is it something that is mutual? Is like exclusively just from person to person? Is it, you know, the love that you have for yourself? Is it based on how things look materially, financially? Because that's what Venus, you know, is about too. It's Taurus and Libra energy, and it's about, you know, looking good, feeling good, even, you know, to the extent where some people just want to look happy in a situation that for some of you, you're not happy in. But as long as you can create that illusion that it's working, what's this? What is this air card? What is this air element? What is this? Yeah, somebody's finally gonna have the courage to like speak up or say something. Or if not, you need to use your voice. And tell me about Venus. Why is this here for the guidance or advice? Yeah, some of you just don't know what love means to you. For some of you, love means pain. We got the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck, the 3 of Swords. But for some of you, it makes me feel like this is something that you've learned with the Hierophant here. Something that you've learned about love is not true. But you're living your life by that structure, that mold, that And it has you, you know, missing it. You're missing it. And I said something's missing. Something is missing. Yes, that's what you're seeking with the Three of Pentacles. Or I said Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. That's what you're wanting to come in. Wow. With this person or you. With the fourth house roots in the Gemini, I think it's like they're thinking about it from a practical perspective, and to deal with love, to deal, or you know, the fourth house is naturally ruled by Cancer. There has to be some water there. There has to be some emotion, some feelings to the situation. And coming out of this rigidity of the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, coming out of this rigid, stubborn energy, so that you can allow your emotional energy to flow with the Lovers and the Page of Cups. But there's so much resistance to it. And in this resistance that you're doing to that, you're also resisting this Ace of Wands. Wow. But that is the reading, guys. As always, I thank you all for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light. And I will see y'all on the next reading. Alright? Later.